All right, we're doing it live. It's the AA meeting. I'm Allie Burns. That's Cam Ross. And that's the king of COVID, Detroit Lenny. How's it going, Lenny?
Winston, House of COVID. That's our new name. That's our new name. It's very Game of Thrones-esque, but yeah, everybody in my house has COVID, including me.
Oh my
Everybody.
gosh. How did this happen?
I don't know. It could have been a numerous things. Like, could have been many things. I mean, me and Mandy last week went down, visit some family and friends in town down on the Strip. I mean, could have been the valet. It could have been friends or family. It could have been one of the kids. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but we're all okay. We ain't dying. So that's good. We're just plugging along. We all feel miserable, and we're fighting over the air conditioning because somebody keeps turning it up and somebody keeps turning it down. And I'm going to have to go old school on their ass and put a lock on it.
Oh my
Yeah, I hate to tell you, bro, but I had to move your car bed out in the hall. I had to take the bunk beds apart. We're parked solo right now.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit, Cam.
It makes sense. I think it makes sense. All right,
Yeah,
I'm taking this thing off.
Hey, Lenny, I bet Allie's glad we gave her own room now.
Yes, I am. But yes, that's true.
Whatever.
Well,
Cofield, look at you. You and Cofield hanging out in the same cabin, huh?
yeah.
Oh, y'all.
I saw that. I
I
see
came
that.
by to hang
Inside your
out
room?
because I had to quarantine from you knuckleheads. So
Oh,
I came
yeah,
over
okay.
to Cofield's house so we could hang out for a while.
I mean, the gates of hell. This is what I Googled. I Googled the gates of hell, and this is what came up. And this is what came up, and I said, that's it. That's my background tonight. The gates of hell. Because that's what I
Yeah.
feel like. My air is set at like 72 or something like that. I'm freezing. I'm sweating. I got a hoodie on. I'm drinking tea in freaking August in Vegas. I'm dying, folks. This is it. My
Oh my
farewell
gosh.
tour.
I
Wait, so
Googled
I missed the beginning. So what's going on, Lenny? What happened?
I got COVID. That's it in a nutshell.
Put your mask on.
Yeah, that's my wife. She's sick too.
Feel
Yeah.
better, man.
And the kids, the three kids.
Yeah,
are
all
too.
our kids are sick. I don't
9,
know
10,
if.
and 12-year-old.
Yeah, we went downtown last week. Met up with some friends and family down Bellagio. Whatever. Went out to dinner.
No
We
way.
all wore masks and sanitized, but you just never know. I mean, it could have been a valet guy, give him my key back. Could have been, God knows, one of the kids. I mean, the 9-year-old, for all I know, he concocted COVID in the shower with some Oreos. I don't know. So,
The Oreo delivery guy.
yeah, so me and the wife weren't feeling good all weekend, and then we got tested, and we found out Tuesday we were positive, and then we wanted to make sure the kids, wanted to see about them, so we went and had them tested. They're all positive tested, but none of them have any symptoms.
Well, that's good.
Zero
Yeah, I was-
symptoms.
So wait, before I bail, because this is your podcast. I have a few questions. So
Okay.
you can answer this with it's a personal decision, as many are choosing to do.
hmm
I can't remember. Are you vaccinated?
So, funny thing is me and the wife been talking about, I'm half vaccinated. I got the first shot, not the second one. It was
God.
funny. I know, right? And it was funny is, like, we got the shot right before we went down to visit friends and family in from Michigan. And we'd already talked about this. Like, it wasn't like we finally decided to get vaccinated and we both did it. And then we went downtown and it's just, it's my luck. What do you want me to do?
That's our fault.
It does,
I hope
and
you-
and we didn't. It's not personal in any way, shape, or form. Like, we chose to get vaccinated. Our 12-year-old, we got him the shot too. So I just think it's dumb luck,
Of
kind of
course.
thing.
It's really dumb luck. It's not really luck, but okay.
Well, dumb luck.
All right.
It's Lions luck. Let's put it that way.
Lions luck.
It's like Aaron Rodgers throwing a Hail Mary with 2 seconds, no time left on the clock or some crap.
Wait,
After a face mask.
Allie, do you feel okay?
I don't feel great. I just got back in town from Portland last night, but I
Oh,
might not feel good just because
no.
I'm kind of run down from flying and rocking and rolling all weekend. So I'm not sure. I've also been. I've had this is my 5th time on camera, 6th time if you count the meeting with Craig today. So it's just a lot of talking today. Also, but I'm still
we have-
drinking beer. There's no hot tea over here,
That's good.
but I also have water,
Whoa!
which is a rarity. Yeah.
We have
Shots taken.
have at-home tests that the significant other got. Do you want me to bring you one over tomorrow?
Well, you just drop it down the hallway. You're in the same damn cabin.
Yeah.
It looks like you could just
Swing
throw it
by my
across the
room
room.
later. Yeah.
It looks like you could just literally throw it across the room.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be cool if we could have set that up.
Bro,
Stay
you kick a man
feel
while he's
good.
down. Kick a man while he's down.
Yeah, I feel good, and I'm vaccinated,
That's
but
funny.
nobody asked, so whatever.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna go to you next. All three of us had
I'll change up and go into my bedroom.
Okay, fair enough.
That didn't sound weird.
There's a weird echo in here. I can tell you're like right back over there, and I can. It's like a
No.
feedback thing. So.
I'm in the cabin in the bedroom.
Yeah,
Okay,
down the hall.
All right. Cool.
we'll keep it down.
All right,
It
guys.
says
Yeah.
Cofield.
I'll get out of your way.
Is the green screen? I have to ask you, Cofield. Is the green screen like the best thing that ever happened to you, outside of the SO? How much have you enjoyed having a green screen?
It's unbelievable.
Is
It
the
really
best
changes
thing
your
ever?
life. It changes your life.
It's all my dreams realized. And the best
When
part-
I popped
best
on the
part
other
was-
day.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
buddy.
I was just saying, I popped on the other day and I saw Cofield on another podcast or whatever. I forget, a couple days ago, and I saw his background, and I just commented, "Hey, like that room or something," and he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Look at you with your Jets background."
Yeah, you see it.
The great part is for Wednesday and Thursday, I had like a Jets man cave, and then I had something else, and I think 60% of the room bought it because they kept asking me questions. They're like, "Oh my god, your basement's fucking awesome," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"But
If you
know
don't
what?
say anything, they don't really.
I didn't say anything, and actually on Wednesday, Petro didn't say anything, and then finally at the end, he was like, "All right, that's enough of this." Like clearly, he doesn't have that basement because obviously Lenny and especially Allie, you guys live here. There's no goddamn basements
We
unless they're
have
built.
basements here. Yeah.
Right, there is no. That's why I liked the one that I shared. I think it was last week, the Lions basement,
Dude,
because
yours
it
is-
reminded me of a Midwestern basement,
Oh,
and I
God.
loved it.
This is so cool. So cool.
Well,
Yeah, the green
that's-
screen is awesome. It's really the green screen is awesome, and I'm gonna get another one for. I might get
There
two
it is.
more for other studios that we do shows. in.
That's awesome, bro.
Because I think it adds. Well, the Jets bedroom's obviously cheesy as fuck, but I think it's so cool.
Okay, well, real fast before
Well,
you go,
awesome.
let me see the basement. I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, let's see the basement. I'm
So
going
let's
back
see
to
it.
hell.
You know what's funny? When I searched too,
I'm
there's lots
gonna
of
run
Yankee
down there
basements.
too.
No Jets basements. So, let's see. Here's my Yankee basement, which actually
Wait for me. I'm. coming
That's the
down
one I
too.
saw the other day, and I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I could see it." Like
Wow.
I could see
You
that
don't
being
mind-
in his house.
Are y'all
just
sitting
hanging
like right
out.
next to each other?
We're just hanging out. Yeah.
oh, there it is. There it is.
The littlest
I'm
things
just
amuse
following
us.
you around the house.
You know what's funny? I totally did not. When I first jumped in, I was like, "Where did Allie get that cabin from?" Because I downloaded that. I'm like, she must have just found that randomly, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, all the backgrounds are uploaded on."
You'll
the
realize too
Yeah, Brady.
Um,
that's fine.
I'm gonna go
on
hang out back
StreamYard,
there.
you can only have so many backgrounds.
Yeah.
I know because I reached the limit.
Oh, how many? How many can you do?
I think it's like 20. But it's something obscene. But I was just like downloading them and saving them and saving them. And then all of a sudden I went to do one, and it was like, "You're at your max capacity."
Oh, no way.
Is that the Lions behind you? Yeah, it's a dumpster
Oh my
fire.
God,
That's
Brady! We haven't seen Brady in forever. What's up, Brady?
Oh, look, I thought he fell off the map. I
Yes,
got put on a
this is
search
really
Yeah.
bar.
my room.
Brady, did you go to rehab? Where you been, man?
Yeah.
I know. Come on.
Yeah. I'm the only one on the show really in the room that you see.
Yeah.
You don't know my life, bro. You don't know my life, okay? You don't know my life.
Yeah,
so
Lenny's
we're
outside
really
in hell.
we're on opposite sides of the spectrum here because while Lenny was going to hell, Cam went to Disney World. So how was your Disney trip, Cam? How did that all kind of go?
Okay, well, it was hot as that background. Also, I'm not going to talk about it. But what I told you guys I found out,
Yeah.
it wasn't true. It was just blown out of proportion, and
Wait, what?
We're good.
What are we talking about?
we're good. Just talk to you later.
See, this
Yeah.
is how I feel about it too, Mark. That's
No,
exactly how
it
I
was-
feel about it.
it was-
Same thing.
Other
I
than
think
that,
I'd rather have COVID than take out all my kids to Disney.
Mhm.
well,
I'm just
I
saying it.
just
I'm saying it out loud.
I didn't take my kid to Disney. I just popped up on my kid. But no, it was awesome. And, she's going to, Danny watches the shows, so and I'm going to tell everybody. I lied to Danielle more last week than I ever have in my life, and about leading up to Disney. Like I was on the phone with her in the Animal Kingdom. I'm physically in the Animal Kingdom, and where they ate breakfast, I got there 11 minutes after they had left. So they, like by 11 minutes, I missed them.
Good job.
And she sent me a picture, and I was like, "Oh my god, I know what ride that is." So I ran over there, and she was like, "Yeah, we rode that before breakfast." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Now I'm just over here, and then she was like, "Call me." I was like, "Okay." So I called her, and I told her that I was at the school because she could hear the people. I told her I was like at the school doing orientation and stuff. And I was like, "Where are you?" She's like, "Oh, we're fixing to get on the safari." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, gotta go," and just hauled ass through the park to the safari. And I'm walking the line, can't see him, but there's like a big building you have to go into. So I asked, like, "Where do you come out?" Like, "Oh, over there by the Gorilla Walk or something like that, the eighth lane, something." So I go over there, and this lady's like, "Sir, can I help you?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "My family's on this ride, fixing on this ride, and they don't know I'm here, so I'm trying to surprise them." She's like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
And she's like, "Did you look at the whole line?" I was like, "Yeah, I think they're already on that." I said, "I couldn't go in the building because I couldn't get up that far." She's like, "Oh yeah, that's okay." And I'm standing there talking to the lady, and I look, and I can see my little girl's. She's wearing a Scar book bag.
Okay.
And Miss Vaughn is basically like it's basically like Danielle's aunt. She's a really, really close family friend. I can see Miss Bonnie's hair. And I spun. There's me and my baby, and she's wearing a Snow White dress, and Snow White is realizing she's wearing a Snow White dress, and she actually yelled, "I love your dress" to my baby.
Aww.
Yeah, so it was a big thing. She was on the floats. We couldn't get close to the characters, and also you see the always repping. You see the shirt I got on.
Yeah.
But
I see that hat.
Yeah. I saw them. The lady told me, she said, "Go get them." So I jumped this little rope and I run through, and the lady like stops the line so I can go through, and I end up getting up close to them, and I actually get right next to Danielle, and I push myself up on a rail, and I'm just sitting there, and she kind of gives me one of these, and it was just chaos. But it turned into it was hot, like so hot, like sweating all over hot. My hair was wet hot. My hair was tied up. It was under a hat.
Did you man bun it?
I had a knot in the back. Not to be like a prima donna, but I put my hair under a hat so my hair would be protected from the heat.
The other friggin' thing that I noticed was that you're a socks with sandals guy. That is like the number one deal breaker.
Roll that back. I didn't see that. Roll the tape back.
Sandals guy. I don't know if it's that picture, but it's the one he sent to us while he was there. Was the first one I noticed. What are you in the chat? Are you guys socks with sandals guys? Let me know now so I can ignore you.
I've been known to wear some socks and slides.
No, socks and sandals and Crocs are like deal breakers. Yeah. No.
All right, that's okay.
No,
I accept that.
No, because Brady hasn't given up on life yet.
Well, Brady, you have a whole outlook. He's got a whole outlook. He's got a positive outlook after rehab, all that. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Is always been an Atlanta thing. But the biggest thing, really, as to why I wear socks and sandals is basketball. That's honest to God why I wear it, because I'd have my sneakers on playing or have my sneakers on coaching, and I don't wear the shoes that go on the court don't go outside. So I take the shoes off and put the slides on.
Yeah.
That's really what caused the socks and sandals thing. It wasn't like, hey, I bet this looks stupid.
It's a locker room.
I would almost believe that if you didn't just spend a whole weekend at Disney World with socks and sandals on.
No. I'm not saying the reason.
Exactly.
I would have. I'd have given anybody. But no, I'm saying the reason I do it, and I do it all the time, is it started with basketball, and I have ugly feet, so it's a whole thing. But
I've always worn those type of slides. I call them slides, sandals, whatever. Those Nike slides. Nike slides. They're the most comfortable thing. I mean, this is coming from a guy who's had Achilles heel surgery and 2 knee surgeries. Those things are comfortable. And I don't care if I'm wearing socks or not.
My Adidas ones,
no
I have
thong.
my Adidas slides, but I don't wear them with socks. That's the difference.
But you're also a girl. You're also a lady.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
So
You take your socks off, Mark.
Boy, girl.
You take your socks off.
I'm not taking my socks off. That's how you get
Oh, we're-
fungus, like athlete's foot and stuff like that in high school. Going through the shower in the locker room, you put socks on with that stuff. See, that's the problem. Everybody talking about they don't wear socks with sandals. I'm going to tell you right now why you don't. And Cam, this has nothing to do with you.
Because they're saying.
Because y'all ain't never been to jail. That's why. Because y'all ain't never been to jail. I don't know Cam. I know Cam. I don't know Cam's life story like that. But I'm just saying, if you ain't ever been to jail and rocked some orange, beat up, cut up half of slides, you will wear socks with those slides. Let me tell you. Yeah, so none of y'all ain't never sour with my socks. Yep. Y'all ain't never been to jail. That's why.
Socks and Oreos.
So,
I've
Allie,
been to jail twice, but I've only had to dress out once. I've been to drunk tank
How many times
once,
have you
but
been to jail?
Well,
Lenny?
yeah.
Yeah, how many times have you been to jail, Lenny?
But I thought we touched on that personal question thing.
Okay,
no.
well, I've
No,
also.
no. I've
You
been-
brought it up.
I know.
I've
I've been
also been-
hey, I've done a couple overnighters. I have. I've done a couple overnighters. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm the
You
only
gotta
guy
take
I
the over
know.
on that.
I'm the only guy I know that moved to Las Vegas to get his life together. I've told
Oh.
Cam that before.
All I'm
the
saying
truth.
is we're real friends.
Bob Barker, you don't know nothing about Bob Barker.
Real friends don't let friends go to jail alone. We all win.
Right. There you
Yeah.
go.
We all
There
win.
you go. Yeah, I think Brady says cumulative jail visits on the show over under 6.5. I think I'd have to take the over on that. Yeah.
I'd take you over.
I take
Definitely.
the over. I mean, I tell you what, I'm not proud of this, but I've had one DUI my whole life. It was when I first moved to Vegas. It was totally my fault. I did everything, you know what I mean? I was completely out of the wrong. I've never done anything remotely like that again. It was a real big wake-up call. So I've had that. But then in Michigan, you know, you're in fights. You know, I mean, I'm from Detroit.
Are you?
I know
I've been
what
3
I know
times.
what Bob Barker sandals are.
Wow, you just added another one? Did you just
I
get
did
arrested
because
just now?
because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, so I got 2 DUIs, but they're 8 years apart, thank goodness. So one in my early 20s, one in my early or right around my early 30s. So y'all know I'm like a huge proponent of lifting and taxing. I talk about
Yes.
it on Morning Wood all
Yeah.
the time. Don't drive drunk. It's a big thing.
Right.
But we were going to California and it was late night, and the guy who was driving the car, Uber. Yeah, I'm a lifter. But the guy who was
Uber.
driving the car, we got pulled over on the side of the road, and it was between Barstow and Baker, which we call backcountry, right? From from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. But we got taken to jail in Barstow, but the car got towed to Baker. And so I remember we stayed the night, but it wasn't like jail. You know, it's like a drunk tank jail for that. In a little podunk town, and then we hitchhiked. We went to this little donut store that had pink boxes, and we wrote Baker or Bust on it. We sat right where that McDonald's is at the freeway entrance.
Yeah, I know
Sat
right where that's at.
there. And there was an old Marine. He was like 70 years old, but he used to work at Fort Irwin. That's also right there. And he actually scooped us up and took us to Baker, and got our car out of impound for us. And then when we came back months later, because we had tickets, we had to go to court for later. But we remembered where he gave us food and hooked us up with soda and whatnot for the ride back. But we came back through and surprised him, and he was very, very happy that we remembered him. But yes, so three for me is where I'm at.
Okay. And
But
also,
that one wasn't my fault. I was like drunk in the car with someone else. Like I
Yeah,
wasn't.
see, okay.
Like
I'm going to tag in and tell my DUI story. And again, we're friends. Not letting each other go down. This is what happened with mine. I was speeding home because my roommate at the time, the twins can't even drink. That's why it's 0. God. But, and he was going to get sick.
and
And
you just turned 21.
he was going to get sick.
Give
and
it time.
give us a minute. See us next week. And it was the first night we had lived in these new apartments, and I actually missed the turn. And I'm flying because he's fixing to get sick. And I'm stopping to turn around at this gas station, and that's where, of course, that's where they
Milk.
were. Apple juice. And so
Okay. I like apple juice.
so I just pull. I drink apple juice all the time. So I just pull in behind the gas station, and I didn't even make them come get me because I knew they were going to come get me. Comes up, he's like, "How you doing, sir?" I'm like, "I'm good." And he was like, "You going a little fast?" I was like, "Yeah, he's hammered," and I mean, he was just sloshed hammered. And he asked me, "Have you been drinking?" I was like, "Yeah, I drank."
Yep.
Sure was. But like I was
Sure did.
okay. Like I really like honestly I was okay. And he told me, he said, okay, well, come on, get out for me. All right. This is in South Georgia. And I was a college student at the time, and they love to arrest the college students because it made you have to come back.
Yeah.
But I get out, I blow. I took the test, I had to do the walk, everything like that. Good to go. And me and him are, no joke, wrapping up. And another cop pulls up. He's an older guy. And all right, cool.
I drank, you spoke, and we gon' get it on the night. You don't know that song? Come on, Brady.
So the other cop pulls
Cheers.
up, and he tells me to blow for him. He's got the breathalyzer and stuff. And I asked him, I said, why do I have to blow for you? And I said, aren't we? I said, I blew for him. And I looked at the other cop. I said, are we good? He's like, yeah, we're good. I said, I was going to get a speeding ticket. That's the only reason I was still there.
Yeah.
And the other cop goes, no, you got to blow for me too. And I told him, I said, I don't think I have to blow for you. He's the one I'm dealing with.
That's a good idea. Back talk the cop.
Yeah, I will. No, because the other cop said the other cop said, no, you're good. And then the guy goes, are you going to blow for me or not? And I said, no, I'm not going to blow for you. I've already done all this. So they actually arrested me for a DUI for refusal to blow. That was my charge.
Oh, I would have had a fit about that.
So-
but you did refuse to blow.
I mean, when I got pulled over, I just got out of the car.
Husband. Sorry. But
What? Wait, what?
I said that's how I lost my first husband.
Yeah.
Run the tape back. Run that shit back. What?
Rewind the tape to 21:30. But
I got pulled over. I don't recommend doing this. I just got out of the car, but I didn't know. This is how bad it was. I shouldn't say this. But I got out, and I thought, the cop's like, "Where are you going?" He knew, though, that I was, and I'm like, I was going to another bar. That's how stupid I was. I pulled me over in another bar, and then he got out, and he's like, I'm gonna need you to do the test. I said, look, bro, I'm drunk. I know I'm drunk. Can we just hurry this up and take me to jail? Because I gotta pee.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I told him. And he goes, I respect that. Let's go. And for a big guy, he handcuffed me in the front. He was very nice. He was very whatever. And I was just like, thank God. He could have shot my ass when I got out of the car.
So mine, Brady was asking, well, first of all, how does Cam not know a song by Cameron, first of all? Because that's what that song was. How did I end up in jail too mouthy? So kind of. So we're between Baker and Barstow. They can't just leave me there. I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere. But my second husband said that my police report is one of the funniest things he's ever read, that the cop took me out of the car and said, do you have anything on me or on you? And Miss Burns proceeded to pull up her shirt and say, no, do you want to check? And then I had to pee. That was a thing. I had to go off to the side of the road and pee. Then they were going through the trunk of Casey, was his name, Casey's car. And he had kind of been not living out of his car, but he had just moved from Oregon. So he still had a lot of dirty clothes in the car. And the cop goes through and opens the back, and it smells horrible, but he sees the bong, or not the bong, the pipe, but it's double blown glass. And he's trying so hard to break it, and he can't. And then the cop just launches it out into the desert. We never saw that pipe again. But yeah, so I wasn't bad, but
right.
But I wasn't good.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
How about the twins?
Where Brady has a good comment. Where was your pee funnel?
I didn't have it yet. Tim, did you use the other cops? What's up, Leg Show Magazine? I haven't seen you in a while.
Leg Show, don't pop in here like that.
Yeah,
talking
but
trash. You gotta explain
Nick
it.
told you the Reds were a trap.
Brady said to me a good lawyer could have got me off. I actually did beat it because the original cop that I was communicating with, he actually showed up to my court date and actually spoke on my behalf.
I didn't even show up to my court date. No, I'm just kidding. I did.
Don't tell him.
Metro's
We're live,
watching.
bro. People can see
Metro's watching the podcast. There he is. He's in hell. Let's go kill him.
That's where he belongs.
No, he
Yeah, come-
showed up
come and get me.
6.8, and I paid a fine and got a reckless driving charge. That was all.
Yeah, see, I got Punkin Drublick. I got the old Punkin Drublick. But I wouldn't have been drunk in public if they didn't pull us over and take me out of that car. I would have been in a car. That's
Yeah,
how I always
Yeah,
thought.
that's entrapment.
If
No,
you had,
I wasn't drunk.
Yeah,
I wasn't drunk in public. I was drunk in there.
yeah, I was drunk in that car until you pulled me out of it, and now I had to pee on the side of the road. But yeah,
Lenny
gets
gets
off.
drugs off the screen by SWAT.
that's what.
Oh, I thought he meant I get drugs, like they drop them off. I was like, well, really? When? And then I
Are they here
realized
now?
that no, my 9-year-old would probably come in and be like, Dad, there's like a bunch of SWAT guys here.
That's just it, Brady.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be drunk in public. I wanted to be drunk in a car on the way to public.
Yeah,
But I
Like
saw
an adult?
somebody- I
Like an
saw
adult.
somebody ask you earlier, how did you get a DUI if you weren't driving in
I
Georgia?
didn't get a DUI. Oh, you go ahead.
In Georgia, if the driver is drunk, they'll breathalyze everybody. But also in Georgia, if the driver is drunk driving, they'll arrest everybody for a DUI.
Really?
Yeah.
see, that's why I
That
stay
is
my
not
ass
a
out of
DUI.
Georgia.
By definition, you're not driving under
Leave
the
my
influence.
peaches out in
No,
Georgia.
because-
It's a PUI. You're passengering under the influence.
Yeah, but no, they say
What?
like you didn't
Passenger.
stop. You
Look
didn't
it
stop
up.
them from driving. You got in the
I
car.
believe you.
They the way they what question which question?
I think
Leg
the one
shot.
you're answering right now.
Okay. No, they'll like because they like paint the picture like you didn't stop them from driving and you got in the car too.
I could see
So-
that.
This
think
is
I'm
why
gonna go
Georgia's
hatless.
own Corey Smith sings "F the Popo"
Pretty much.
about bullshit DUIs.
Pretty much like
Is Brady a rap? Is Brady a rap fan? Hip hop?
seems like it,
know.
especially like in college
Seems
towns,
like it.
like when you go into a college town, like not like Atlanta, but you go like into Athens, and you go into Bullitt County. That's in Statesboro. That's where Georgia Southern is. Going into Macon, where Mercer is, Savannah State, Fort Valley, Valdosta. Like as you get closer into like all of these places, there's massive, like 50-foot wide billboards for a DUI lawyer. All of them. They're like, yeah, hey,
Wow.
you're gonna come, you're gonna drink, you're gonna get arrested. Call us.
That's
Boom.
what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I was
Or
just-
DUI school. It's either the lawyer or the school. Because, if you get arrested for a DUI, you have to take that class. I don't know if you have to do that in Vegas. You have to
I
do
did
it.
do a class. I did do
Oh,
a
yeah.
class.
Victim
And I
impact
had to-
panel.
Victim impact panel. I had to go. That was the hardest part. The last thing I
Yeah.
wanted to do was sit in an auditorium and hear about some mother who, God rest her son's soul or daughter's soul, lost their life for drunk driving. That's terrible. But nobody wants to listen to that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
why they
not
make
saying
you
I
do
was.
it.
I'm not downplaying it by any way, shape, or form. I was
Yeah.
100% wrong and all that, but that was the hardest part for me. I didn't give a crap about the money. I didn't care about the whatever. They tried to. What was funny? Mine.
Sure
is
ass,
I
Brady.
had just moved to Vegas. I didn't even have a license in the city of Las Vegas yet. And they gave me DUI, but then the judge tried to suspend my license, and my crackpot, public defender goes, he doesn't have a license for you to suspend. And he goes,
Oh, damn.
okay, good, moves on. And he just gives me the class, some fines, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, great. I got out of court on a Wednesday and went to the DMV on Thursday and got my new license in Vegas.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a loophole if I ever heard one.
Yeah, don't have a license, they can't take it from you.
Yep, that's true. 100%
Boom.
true.
Some stupid knowledge. Right?
They
That's
can't
it.
Brady's right. I did need a drink after the victim impact panel. I just didn't
Right, it was
drive
rough.
to go get it. Yeah,
No.
It was rough.
I didn't have to do that. I had to go to 20 AA meetings.
Oh, that
I didn't have to go
sucks.
to no meetings.
20. No, because I was in college. He took. I mean, you take 17 shots and all of a sudden you're an alcoholic. God.
Sucks for the kid who had their plaster parents drive them back from practice in Georgia. Well, that's intense.
So, how with Portland?
Portland was rad.
Enough
Portland
about
was
this
rad.
victim impact panel.
Yeah, I know, right? Now we're all bogged out. Portland was rad. It's my college roommate, Avril. I was, Pirate. She was my first mate, my wench. Busty La Rue is what she goes by. And we had a freaking blast. When I'm trying
What'd
to
she
find
go
out
by?
what picture.
Busty.
La Rue.
What's her OnlyFans?
Probably something like that. Oh, look, I did the Fonz deal on it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up a little picture here. But yeah, we had a freaking blast. It was dope. My kid had a really, really good time. It was his first time to the Northwest, and he was pretty impressed with the trees and what all that looks like. Yeah.
So you were 7.
So we were drinking, is what we did there. But yeah, it was a fun night. We had a little party.
You guys look like you had a good time.
Yeah,
I saw your
we totally did.
pictures and
Go
stuff.
back. Wait. Go back to the.
Not like you were at Disney or anything, but
Right, it's not like I went to Disney World or hell.
or in this beautiful tropical oasis that is behind me.
Jeez, Brady.
Hold on, what did Brady
She's a
say?
pirate, guys. She's in the Stop it!
I'm not going to say anything about that, but it was funny. Concerning to you, what? I'm going backwards. The answer has to be.
Wait, Allie, you drink?
Once in a while, I've been known to throw a couple back. Once
Here
in a
and there.
while. Yeah.
Here and there.
Not me.
But
I'm
so,
on the
yeah,
wagon.
it was good. I saw a lot. I haven't been to the Northwest since I left the Northwest, which was in 2009. So now I'm just looking through.
Well, that's a
pictures,
little gap.
sorry. So yeah, I
never
saw a
been.
lot of people I hadn't seen in a really, really long time.
Was there a reason yet? Just haven't went or just haven't got back?
Yeah, I had a kid and I started work, and I only recently got to a point in my life where I make enough money to travel.
Parenting sucks.
So yeah, so now I've traveled. That was my 4th trip this summer.
Yeah, it looked like he had a blast.
Oh,
He
yeah.
did.
And that's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
what
part
I'm
is
gonna say,
being
yeah.
able. There's my bestie. The best part was being able to travel with my kid and bring him with us. You know.
Yeah,
Or
go
see
back
that,
to like the
yeah.
whole like album, like where you had a bunch of pictures up.
Hmm.
The hot tub picture. Show the hot tub picture.
Now, yeah, gotta have it.
I don't
Right
know
there.
where the hot tub picture is.
I don't know either.
Wait,
It just
this is
sounded.
the bathtub picture.
This,
This was
I
like
watched
his
Hot Tub
favorite
Time.
thing in the world.
no,
It's
and what's
like,
funny? What's this is your son?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the next one. Go to the
Uh,
next one. That one right
That's
there.
all.
Like it's so funny. He went all the way to Portland to use a bathtub and then to have somebody bathe him. That's what it looks like.
That's right, yeah. I went all the way to Portland and all I got was this damn bath.
Oh, so check this out. This is
But I
so
love it.
Portland. So Avril gets this bottle of cheap cheap vodka, and then she uses her Brita filter and filters it through over. She's from Alabama. Let me also just throw this
Shocker.
out there. She's from Alabama. So you do this like 6-7 times over, and she's like, it makes a $12 bottle of vodka, Grey Goose, in 12 rounds or something like that. I mean,
She does this for
my-
every bottle?
she buys cheap vodka, and that's the way that she does it. Yeah, she filters it down that way, and it cracks me up. Yeah, and then we took him to the Willamette River. This is just
so she basically makes her own moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a base
Oh,
for
look at
some
the gooses.
$5 vodka.
yeah. Grey. Speaking of vodka, there's some Grey Goose, but yeah. So
There's some
that's
Grey
that.
Goose.
Those are my some of my Portland pictures. Yes, it is plastic. No, it did not have a handle. It would have been easier
That's
actually if
bullshit.
it did. And I
no
went to a
handle.
strip club. It was awesome, and I got
Wait,
the hostess's
wait.
phone number.
Wait,
What's up, Angelica from Oregon? How you doing, girl?
wait,
yeah, and I got the hostess's phone number.
wait. You can't just blow past you went to a strip club.
I didn't blow past it. I was just getting that conversation started. That's how I
I'm,
started.
I'm overly excited. So let me get some more.
Was it
bottles.
awesome?
It was really cool. I mean, I haven't been to a strip club in
Did
a
you
while. No, I did not. This was my night out in Portland. She lives in Clackamas, so we kind of stayed at her house most of the time. And then the last night, Sunday night, I went out with some friends to the Cheerful Tortoise, which was the bar I worked at for like 3 years, where I did karaoke and trivia. It was the first place to ever put a microphone in my hand. So besides like emceeing at a rave or something, but I mean, as a job. So it was very full circle and really cool. And we kind of were over it at the end of the night. And Samir and Twan were the two left standing. We were hanging out. We're like, we're not ready to go home yet. And Samir's like, you want to go to the strip club? I'm like, hey, right, I do. So pulled out 100, turned 50 of them into ones, and cruise. I didn't get a lap dance though. I did not get a lap dance, But there was a lot of raining going on. Like I even picked up the dollars for some of the chicks. I gave
Wait,
them
what?
my theory about getting midgets. Like I'm like, if you had a midget with a push broom, then they'd solve this for you. They'd clean this up for you. Some of them seemed to respond well to the idea. Some of them just kind of looked at me like I was crazy. And then me and Twan went outside to smoke a cigarette, and the hostess wanted to bum one off me, and we get to talking and chatting, and she's like, well, how long are you down? And la la la, and she's like, give me your phone. And then she puts in her phone number, gives it back, and I don't even realize what happened. And me and Twan walk inside, and he goes, you just scored the hostess's number. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. So it's just kind of funny. The boys are a little jealous. No, I didn't get a lap dance. I was kind of, I like
I don't do lap dances.
I don't want to call them judge them. Yeah, especially not in COVID. I wasn't like super into that. But
6 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 6 feet from you and your vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you
how
could.
hot would it be? Like, oh yeah, hold on 1 second, and you bend down, and you're like, all right, let's go. Like, come on.
Yeah, let's do this.
I just strapped gloves on too.
The midgets from Little People Big World live in Oregon. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why tiny houses are so big there.
They have that
I
farm,
know.
don't
I
they?
did just get hit on. Remember, I sent you guys the text. I did just get hit on by another chick over Facebook too. Yeah. I'm in season right now. Like I'm ripe right now. And Brady, some of you remember
Wait, what?
the ex-boyfriend who we had the big breakup
Ripe
with
right now?
back in October. He comes
He
back
just
in
said
town
ripe.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm ripe right now. I'm in season.
What?
I
I got so many questions.
What the
Okay.
hell is that?
What does
I
ripe
get
mean?
more girls
Like you're in
than Nick.
season? Is it
Yeah,
like
I'm in
hunting
season. Like a lot of people, you know how like sometimes you're in a drought and like no one thinks you're hot. No one wants to call you at night. You're bored all the time and sad for yourself. And then sometimes you're like, oh my God, if people could just stop texting me, that'd be rad. And why
So
do you know?
you're in the ladder right now.
Yeah, so I mean, and these are
I
like
really
little
never had
windows
a
of
dry
time.
spell.
Everybody goes through, ripeness. It's rutting season for. I think I have a picture of me emceeing at a rave.
I'm not
actually.
a player. I just crush it a lot.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, you just have to enjoy the
Not
sweet
really, I'm
spot when
married
you're
now,
in the
but I'm
sweet
just saying.
spot.
Yeah.
So that's
I
just
stopped-
it.
I stopped
I love
crushing
that
a
I
long
can
time
share
ago.
pictures now. Now I'm
Most players
unstoppable.
just crush a
Oh,
lot.
okay. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I was wondering
That's
if there
big
were
fun.
any
It's
hip hop
big
fans in here.
Fun, big fun. Hot
I
tub,
watched the
hot bubbly.
the Versus battle. You guys ever watch that Versus thing on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube
Yeah.
or whatever? But
I didn't watch it tonight. I heard it. I saw it was good though.
locks were good. Dipset was terrible. Like they were embarrassing.
That's what they were.
Like they
talking
turned their mics off. That's how embarrassing they weren't. They were trying to rap over their own lyrics, kind of Milli Vanilli type thing, and it was terrible. It was like bad. But I'm a Locks fan, so I'm a hip hop fan.
I remember them talking about that on. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. On Morningwood this morning, and I was like, what's happening today?
Yeah, it's so Versus is a battle that Swiss Beats and Timberland. You remember Timberland? I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.
There, that's my little. See, I used to MC at raves right there. Get
Oh,
it?
look at you.
With your
Yeah,
overall.
the guy
bar.
above me.
Were you battling?
This is DJ Hurricane from the Beastie Boys. Wait, hold on. That's DJ Hurricane from the Beastie Boys. On top and on bottom is Bad Boy Bill from the south side of Chicago. So there.
So Allie,
I got nothing.
Huh.
why is this scumbag coming to town?
Well,
Yeah.
it's
MC Alley and the knuckleheads behind her.
in the knuckleheads, yeah. He's coming to town to enter the contest, the Circa contest, and he got in touch with me for an IRS. Why I know and care is because he got in touch with me for some IRS paperwork and wanted to let me know about it.
Oh
and then,
shit!
yeah,
Are the
he
feds
said,
watching? You have to tell us if the feds are watching.
I hope not. I hope.
Yeah, I like
no.
hip hop.
No. It was. He had claimed Escher on his taxes a few years ago. But anyway, he said he was in town. Tell him to fuck off for fucking with the thermostat. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
right.
it was not a great ending of a relationship. He wrote on my wall, he fucked with my thermostat, and he took some cash out of my treasure chest. So I don't know. He's gonna take me to dinner at the steakhouse at Circa tomorrow night.
Make sure he doesn't bounce on the
Yeah.
tab.
He's not gonna
Right. Keep your eyes on him.
And watch the thermostat at the restaurant. I'd tell the hostess too when you walked in. I'd be like, "Hey, watch the thermostat."
Give him a
There's
little
Yahoo.
heads up.
I would, and I would say it right in front of him as a ha-ha, but hey, F you at the same time.
I'm not going to stand him up. I don't know. I'm like, I've processed. I don't want to get back together with him, but I would like closure on this in a proper way. Because we really had a good relationship. We just had a really bad last month of a relationship. And a lot of that was coming out of quarantine and stuff like that. So, I mean, this is the guru. You guys hear me talk about the guru. That's what I call him on Morningwood. He's who, like, taught me everything I know about betting on sports to this point. So I don't want to have a bad relationship with him.
I have a question.
No, God, he's
What's that?
57 years old. I'm not getting knocked up by a 57-year-old. Now we
Okay,
have the
first
same
of all,
color hair,
I'm 48. 57 ain't that far away. Okay, 57's not that old. I'm 48. At this rate, I'll be lucky to make it till next Tuesday.
You're a decade younger than him.
Got a question.
Huh.
What are the odds out of 10 he's watching?
Ooh. 0?
Cool.
0. But I'm not saying anything he doesn't already know. Hip Hop Festival in Vegas coming up, friends and
I'm too old for that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I'm too old for hip hop festivals.
Okay, so you just stay at home.
Yeah, I'd have to break out my Timberlands and like straight.
It would turn into a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how I would go to a rap festival.
Timbo's on my
exactly
toes.
how I would go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cam, your face. Where's your
This is
paddle,
it.
Cam? What do you think about that?
Wait, can you stop hating, Cam? Stop hating.
No, it's like
Yeah.
Just look.
Or I could do it this way, and then you could see it.
Oh, I love that. You're so smart. It only took you a week to figure that out.
Yeah.
Get it.
It only took you a week and to be deathly ill.
I actually didn't mean that as an insult when it came out, but that's exactly what it sounded like.
Wow.
I didn't mean that to sound.
Months. That could have taken us.
I'm so proud of you,
Die on
idiot.
camera. Huh?
I'm so proud of you, you idiot. That's how she just sounded.
I know, right? Did you guys actually see my hoodie though? Like, I know it's the Detroit, but it says I got it for Father's Day or Christmas. It says Dad.
You do have the best line of Detroit clothes that there ever was.
Oh,
But I guess when it's
all I have.
Well, your skull one is super cool with all the D's in a skull.
Well,
I had to. This is true. It's happening to my
honest to
room.
God, serious conversation. I had to sit my wife down and talk to her because she has a problem, and because I told her, I said, I can own another shirt that doesn't have a D on it or Detroit. Like, feel free for Christmas. You can buy me something else. And then what I got was that D skull thing, and I'm like, at least it wasn't whatever, Brady.
You sound pretty ungrateful.
I'm
Yeah,
100%.
well, and
very
Amanda's
grateful.
probably thinking like, yeah, I could buy you another shirt that doesn't say Detroit, but you just wouldn't ever wear it. So
I won't.
why don't I stick with what I know here?
Yeah.
My
What are you
favorite
gonna be-
ones are the ones with the skyline on it. I like my.
What are you going to be,
Detroit
polo
skyline.
shirt, Lenny?
I got a
Nike,
polo with the same D on
Lenny?
it, just so you know.
Sounds cool.
Wait till football season starts. I got a gray polo with my Lions emblem right here. I got a Tiger polo with the D emblem right here. I'm ready to. All they got to do, all the Sheila Ford, hang out. If you're watching,
Too soon.
call
Too
me.
soon, Brady. Too soon.
Too soon? Yeah, come on, bro. Let me get over this first.
It's funny how you
He's
made
not
it
out of the
big.
woods yet.
Yeah. If Sheila Ford Hamp can call me, I already have the gear. I have the polo and the hat. I got visors. I just got to step on the actual field. You could even put me in the booth. I'll call the plays down. We run 2 plays on my Lions. 4 verticals and all-out blitz. That's it. We got 1 offensive play and 1 defensive play. It's
So
just
we're
like
going
Madden.
long.
Don't ask
We're
for
going
more.
long and we're coming. We're going long and sending it to everybody.
And we're going to keep throwing it long. Because sooner or later, it's going to work.
Dude with a visor, dude with socks and sandals. Socks and sandals.
Bro, I wear a visor all the time.
I'm glad I said socks and sandals then. That's
Well,
my
yeah,
answer.
I wear socks and
Because-
sandals. more.
Because socks and sandals just doesn't make sense to me. It's like you either wear shoes or you don't. You want to be barefooted today or you don't. So for me, it's that's
Yeah,
what
but
it
in
is. The
Vegas, you
guru
can't really do that.
actually-
Your feet sweat.
The guru actually texted me a picture of his feet, and he's wearing Birkenstocks,
Wait,
and he
what?
goes, Yeah, and he goes, you should know about these. He's got Birkenstocks on, says, you should know about these. And I said, that's going to be a problem. And he said, I thought it might be. And I said, you just aged 15 years and you might be a lesbian. And so that's he knows that that's going to be a problem. That's not even socks and sandals. That's just
Bro.
Birkenstocks.
With COVID and a 99 something degree fever, I would rip a kneecap off an elderly homeless person in Detroit for a Super Bowl. So that's what I would do. I'd eat every kneecap. I'd rip them all off for a Super Bowl. Every one of them.
Wait, I think aren't I both of those friends? Wait a minute. I think I'm both of them. Hold on.
Everybody's kneecaps.
Go
see Usher. Oh, he's in Vegas. Plus, also, back to the socks and sandals. In Vegas, like, with those slides, with, like, Nike slides, my feet sweat, or then they start to slide, and you can't walk in that slippery feet and all over the place. That's why you wear socks.
Or just wear shoes. How about that?
How about, look.
No, that's too hot.
It's sad.
Yeah, can you see where I'm
Sad.
standing? Can you see where I'm standing?
In front of the castle. Or a
All I
pirate
see
ship.
is I'm proud that your phone's not broke.
Yeah, that's what I'm proud of too. You're an adult
Oh.
now.
No, that was in
you're
Vegas.
almost adulting. I'm so hot. Okay, I need my 5-minute break, real quick. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. I'm just
Hold
dying
down.
over here. Take your time.
Hold on. I'm so hot. I have a hoodie on. Give
In
me a-
front of a sign that says I gave up. That's a true story. I watched that Versus thing tonight. It was okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I was going to ask you a question because we talked about it real quick earlier. So tell me about the Pistons courts. Like, what
Pistons
is
had a hell of a draft.
Okay, like what is the significance of two courts? Like, I understand like the Lakers wear the Mamba jerseys for this night. You know, teams will wear
They're city whatever. You know how they have the city jerseys?
Yeah, I
where
saw they
they're
had the
supposed to-
3-1-3 in the middle.
Yeah,
But like
that's
what
the
I'm
area
asking
code for
is like
Detroit.
what? Yeah, I know that's the area code. But like what has to happen for them to like change the court? Like, oh my God, let's take the logo up and put the 3-1-3.
I think it was just them trying young talent. Young. I don't know for sure. Like, I haven't read any articles or anything like that on them or done any kind of research. But my personal opinion is young talent, young team. They want a fresh look. You know, they're in the actual city of Detroit, which is a big deal. Like, that's only like within the last 5 years. They were about 45 minutes an hour outside of the city of Detroit in the suburbs. So now they share the same stadium as the Red Wings do. So the Red Wings and the Pistons share a stadium, and every major sports team is in downtown Detroit. So they're all repping that 3-1-3 stuff. Like, Tigers gear, you can get a lot of Tigers, like the D, and then on the side there's a hat, like, instead of where the New Era thing would be, like on the other side would be 3-1-3. I've seen that with the New Era thing. I've seen the Red Wings forever inside the winged wheel. They'll have the 3-1-3. I like the Pistons court though. I like that 3-1-3 in the middle.
That's cool. No, because I was watching something earlier. About DeRozan going to go to the Bulls. And, you know,
Yeah, I
Lonzo.
don't like Chicago, man. Chicago got a team. Chicago's got a nice little squad.
No, and that's what they were talking about. And they said the league, you know, is a lot more fun when teams like Chicago are good. And see, I think like teams like Chicago being good, like the Pistons being good, you know, like the Jazz being good, you know, the Suns being good now. You know, the league is expanding, and there are still teams at the top of the mountain. But you know, it's just cool to see like that right there. But I also think like if like Atlanta like had like 404 or like 770 or 470, it wouldn't be as cool as 3-1-3. Like if LA had 3-2-3.
Ride or die. Everybody in the 3-1-3. Put your hands
both
up.
Brady. Both.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
All right.
Tell me, Cam, you're my resident NBA guy. Tell me how insignificant the Lakers' moves are.
How insignificant
the Lakers' moves are. Carmelo
Lakers,
Anthony,
Russell
Russell Westbrook.
I'm glad for Carmelo. I've always been a Carmelo fan. I'm a fan of Carmelo the player and a fan of Carmelo the dude. I like Melo.
too.
He's cool.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm
But
a fan of his
I
wife.
really,
Lala.
really wish Melo could get
Right?
one. But I don't know. I don't think this Lakers team's going to win a title. I don't. They'll probably make the
No.
playoffs, off the muscle.
It'd be great if they didn't. Could you imagine the amount of Laker fans' heads that will explode if they
Yeah.
didn't? Though?
But
I mean,
they
just
signed, they re-signed Dwight, which is cool. They signed Trevor Ariza, which but Trevor Ariza has been like 4 different guys in the league. Like, what Trevor Ariza? How you doing?
right.
But like Kendrick Nunn, Wayne Ellington, for what?
Did you
For-
see? Did you see that Philly tried to trade what's his name, Ben Simmons, to the Pistons for their number 1 overall pick and like a ton of other future picks and draft picks or whatever. And the
name-
Pistons said no.
No.
Just no. Get out of here with that noise. We don't want nothing to do with you.
So
We're
the
taking
Pistons
Cade
did get
Cunningham.
they got Cade, but they got Livers from Michigan and they got Garza,
Garza.
too, didn't they?
Yeah,
and then
from
someone else.
Iowa or whatever. Yeah. And then I know they got a bunch of other people. I mean, they had a decent draft, but those are the 3 big names.
Well, that's
for me
killer.
coming out of that. I mean, I think they're a young team. I mean, not to get hung up on Detroit sports or anything like that, but like the Red Wings, the Pistons, the Tigers, whatever with the Lions. But those 3 teams are all young and they're all up and coming. It's gonna in the next 5 years. It's gonna be really fun to watch those sports, especially if the Lions can get their shit together too and compete. But I highly doubt it.
Yeah, but real quick, I'm not trying to backtrack. Going back to the Ben Simmons, Elton Brand is out of his mind. Elton, for anybody that doesn't know, Elton Brand is the GM of the Sixers, and okay, first of all, the value that he's putting on Ben Simmons, it ain't there. He
It's
can't
not
shoot.
there.
He can't score. He doesn't rebound. He plays good defense, but so what? But also, the Sixers haven't talked to him.
Yeah.
So he's throwing a fit. So he's throwing a fit and whining. One, a 6'10" point guard is amazing. Oh, it's so crazy. But he can't really dribble. He has no moves. He's not fast. He can't score. He can drop it off. He can pass it to you. Okay, cool. Just guard everybody. Let him shoot. But like the value they're putting on him is outrageous. Like he tried to get like Oubre, Wiseman, and like 2 or 3 picks from the Warriors for him. Like they're not going to be able to move him. Nobody wants it.
Curry signed another 2. He's the first player to sign 2 $200 million deals
200, bro.
in one career. That's like
Wild.
that's
Sean
beyond
Higgs
generational wealth.
Cannot stand him. Cannot stand Steph
You said
Curry.
who?
Sean Hicks can't stand him. Thinks he's a
Oh, I love
horrible
Steph.
basketball player.
I love Steph. I saw
love Jimmy Davidson, and I love his little brother too.
That's what I was going to
He's a
say.
Duke.
Duke, baby.
Mhm.
He went to Liberty, but he was too good, so he came to the real school. Also, did you see, Allie, the other day that Duke has that the number 6 ranked player in 2022 committed to Duke?
Yes, I saw we got 2 of the top 20 a couple days ago.
Yeah,
so
one
that
of
was
them's number 6, and he's big and he's good. But we're not going to
all right.
we're not going to get lost in the Dukes.
I
But,
saw
just
that on
want
I saw that
one
on Twitter
Last
and
good year from K. Like that's, just please give that to me, Duke.
All right,
Just give me
Brady.
one last. Good
what he
Brady-
said. I
Brady
want
can
Brady.
Brady can
No.
go.
Brady. This is
Team
a
Brady.
This is a pretty normal thing. Most of our viewers are here in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas hates Duke. It's a big thing. So
It's not just Las Vegas. Don't pigeonhole me into that. It's the whole country. Possibly.
there's
the
that
world.
too, but especially Las Vegas. Las Vegas definitely has a rivalry with us.
Not me or,
They
or
think
that,
they
or-
do.
not me or her. Duke, baby. But
Yeah,
no,
not
like
us, baby. Mm-mm.
Not
not
here,
us,
my
baby.
mom.
Oh, look. But I don't know.
Thanks. Not what? Who? Huh?
I don't know who Matt Humans is. Matt Humans, farewell to Coach K was.
How about what's his name from Michigan? The white guy that can shoot.
Bro, really?
Oh, Franz
No,
Wagner.
no. He plays. Duncan Robertson plays for the Heat, signing the biggest NBA contract ever for a non-drafted player. 5 years, $90 million. Wasn't even drafted, and he went to a Division III school at one time, and transferred to Michigan.
Wow.
Played in Michigan a couple years, went undrafted, and now he's probably the second best catch and shoot player in the league.
I don't follow Michigan basketball that much.
I just follow basketball, bro.
I'm a Jalen Rose fan, but I hated the Fab Five back in the day. I'm a Michigan State guy though, so I'm Tom Izzo all the way.
Yeah, I don't really care for Izzo.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
no
you know,
thanks.
most people would class down, but I mean,
No.
No, I there was a guy that went to my school that signed and went to Michigan
Thank
State. He graduated high school in 07. He went to Michigan State and played for him. And Izzo, just stuff that Izzo did.
well, Izzo's a dick. I mean, Izzo, I could imagine.
Chris Allen, Lenny, Chris Allen, number 3. He was there 07. He played in both of the final. He played in like the national championship, Final Fours. He came in 07. He was number 3. That's who he was. He was there with like
Sharif was
Draymond.
good. I like Sharif a lot.
Oh, Sharif Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
He's also not 6'3", but whatever. Sharif Cooper. He's from Georgia. He's like I've seen Sharif play, and I've been 10 feet from Sharif. Sharif,
On my TV.
maybe 6'1", maybe like on a huge day. He's not 6'3" though, or 6'4.5", whatever they have him listed as. But I think one of the things that hurt Sharif was, of course, his size. But he did a lot of pre-draft workouts, and there's a videos on YouTube. He worked out for the Pacers, and he was sitting there, and he says in the interview, "I would love to come here. I would love for them to pick me." And just in my head, that shows like partialism, and teams like, okay, cool, well, let him go there. But yeah, of course, Trey extending.
Where'd
Yeah.
Lowry end up?
I got him
Miami,
listed
right?
as 6'1", just
Yeah.
saying. I have him listed. Yes, this is my
Who,
pirate
Sharif?
ship bed. Yeah,
You
I
have-
have him listed as 6'1". And he's from New Jersey.
Sharif
Newark.
Cooper.
Uh-huh.
He's Taya Cooper
No.
plays for the Sparks. That's his sister.
No.
It was like
Oh,
married
that's
to Dwight
rad.
Howard. Like what, married to Dwight Howard 15 minutes.
Huh. No, I didn't
For
know.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Took longer for the paperwork to get drawn up than they were married.
Yeah, see, like right here, 6'3" or whatever and a half.
You're
without
on Wiki.
Huh?
Are you on Wikipedia?
No, those were his like combine measurements.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I'm 6'1", 165 pounds. from
They had
New
to have,
Jersey.
they had to have measured him with his hair. But regardless of how big he is, regardless of how the kid can go, he can really, really play. And he went to the same high school and won a chip with Isaac Okoro. They play for the Cavs. Yeah, they went
Oh,
to the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Can't stand the NBA.
Wow.
I don't know.
Booty.
What's another one?
Why can't you stand the NBA?
I just can't.
Crybabies.
I can't do it right now. Can't
Yeah.
do it. I'm my energy's overextended. I can't.
Like
I can't complain. I can't tell you why the NBA is crybabies. Bunch of. It's just not soft. It's not tough like it used to be. It's not soft.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not
I'm
the
not
same
just
game.
gonna taunt the bad boys or whatever Pistons, but that whole era wasn't just Pistons. It was,
Yeah.
I
Too
mean,
much drama.
Boston, too much drama.
The
So
Knicks.
much drama
The
in the
Knicks were
NBA.
mean.
I saw something
So
the other
much
day
drama
that was
in the
crazy to
NBA.
me. It was crazy to me, and this has to do with NBA. Kevin Garnett played against the 72-10 Bulls team, and also played against the 73-9 Warriors team. That's how long he was in the league.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, he also played in a movie with Adam Sandler. It was horrible. Hidden Gems. That
Garnett?
movie was terrible. Yeah, Kevin Garnett.
What movie?
Played in that movie with Adam Sandler, where Adam Sandler was the Joel guy or whatever it was about. He had a problem gambling.
Oh.
Hidden
What-
Gems
yeah.
or something like that, I think it
Yeah,
was.
I
or
haven't
Hidden
seen
Gem
that. I
or
know
something.
what
It
you're
was
talking
terrible. Terrible. I mean, Charles Barkley, terrible.
You know what is the movie though?
Please don't say Space Jam 2. I'm hanging up. I'm not even on the phone with you, but I'd hang up. Yeah, I swear if he
I
says
was
Space
so
Jam 2.
close. I was so close to making
I
it.
didn't know. I was going back to the 90s. I was
I
hanging
said
up on
Varsity
him.
Blues.
I know what you said.
Oh, okay.
This is what
hey,
I said.
watched that the other day. Me and the wife. Actually, I was watching it. Yeah, Dan. So I thought of you the other day too, because like over the weekend, me and Mandy, I was watching TV. She comes in the living room, and I'm laying on the couch. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Whenever I'm watching Varsity Blues, it was just on. So I just turned it. I just left it on, right? And then it's the scene where they're getting together to go to the strip club. And Mandy sits down, my wife sits down, never seen the movie, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, high school football movie, it's called Varsity Blues. One of my favorite movies, you should watch. She's like, okay. And then the very second scene that she starts watching is the strip club scene, and Billy Bob's on stage and all his 400-pound butt twirling his shirt, and woo, and he's gonna dance, and she looked me dead in the eye and says, "Have you ever been on a stripper pole?" And I said, "What?" And she goes, "Never mind, forget it, I don't want to know." And then we carried on about our night like it never ever happened. Like
Yes,
I just
there
had to.
is.
She
There's two
and I'm
people.
like, "Yeah, I have." And she's like, "I don't want to know."
Allie, move your head to
Pirate
to your left a little bit. Like that.
Wait, hold on. I'm doing something. Hold on. Fixing something.
Fix
There we go.
Oh yeah, Billy Bob, there he is, right there. 10, and
Hanging
his
with my crew.
and by the way, his pet pig named Bacon.
Yeah, and there's that asshole Kilmer.
Yeah, Bud Kilmer. Right there,
Yeah.
Bud. Right there.
And Lance
My
Harbor.
kids are in the pirate ship.
Lance Harbor was a stud.
Till he
And
died
Tweeter,
racing
And
cars.
Tweeter and Moxon.
Tweeter. That's James Caan's son. What's his name?
Yeah,
That
he's
kid.
right. He's right under where it says "Plus Money, Honey," and then Moxon is right there behind her left shoulder.
Yeah, Kilmer's right above her head. F.
Big
Kilmer.
kid.
And then rest in peace, Paul Walker's right behind your head too. But Billy
Lance
Bob.
Harbor.
And hey, how about Billy Bob too? War number 69.
I'm going
Hey,
upstairs.
and just for okay, and that was and the
Oh,
running back
snap.
was there in the truck too, and his name is Wendell. Just-
Wendell.
All right. Well, I'm
And-
glad.
and-
I'm glad you guys did a recap.
Kilmer was a
for-
jerk because he never let Wendell score. He just
he
let
never
him
let
get him
Wendell
down there. Yeah.
He never let him punch it.
Nope. Kilmer
All
was
right.
yeah.
When did you add that room on, Allie? Is that new? Was that
Yeah.
built while you were in Portland?
This is like my. It's on the other side of the cabin. This overlooks the beach. The cabin overlooks the mountains. So it's just kind of this part of the cabin. Your wife
Yeah.
watched Old School the other day and she hated it. Told her I can't believe I married her. I
Yeah.
love Old School. See,
My
that I
wife
can get
was
behind.
Tank? Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. Well, I
What's
might
the
go
other
to,
one?
Everybody's
Varsity
streaking.
Blues.
Hey, everybody's streaking.
yeah.
We're going streaking. You
Yeah.
Everybody's
love your
doing it.
purple hat. Snoop.
Yeah, yeah.
Snoop-a-loop.
Down through the quad to the
Your green
gymnasium.
hat.
Yeah.
It's my office. Yeah, it's my
How about when Tweeter steals the cop car with just his hat on,
He's ass naked when he gets out of the
Yeah.
gas station.
butt naked, steals the cop car with just his cowboy hat on and like 3 chicks, and they
Okay.
go driving around this small town, lights are blaring. Woo,
Yeah, they're naked.
like,
Boy blue.
The chicks are naked too,
yeah. So it's glorious.
All right.
living the dream.
Blue, you my boy, Blue. You my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. Yeah,
I
that's a
agree.
good one. That's a good one. I didn't. Oh, she hated Anchorman. Oh, she's not friends
Bro.
with me anymore, Jay Lawrence. Because that's
Just for
that's
the
my
record,
shit.
that I mean, you can look this up. I mean, I'm being dead serious too. You can look it up in the city of Las Vegas. That's grounds for divorce right there. Those 2 movies.
Yeah,
If you
I
don't
think
like
that
them,
definitely-
Look,
is.
hey, because all I
You're
know,
out. You're going
all I
back
know-
there in the pizza
They're
land
upstairs
is 60% of the time it works every time.
every time.
Yeah, Sex Panther. It's
Yeah.
made with bits of real panthers, so you know it's good.
Yeah.
The
That
kids that
smells
don't-
like Bigfoot's dick. Like that was a big line in college. That smells like Bigfoot's dick. Like a diaper filled with Indian food.
Was Varsity
Yeah,
Blues the
Varsity
one?
Blues was the traffic. That's the only thing I know about Varsity Blues.
Laying
Before
in a
these two
traffic
knuckleheads
scene?
started talking to me about it,
And
when
what
they
was
lay
them
in the middle
late?
of the street, right? When they lay in the traffic and the cars zip by them because they have to lay in the middle of the road.
No. This is good old fashioned Texas football. We
Yeah.
don't- none
Right-
of
right
That
that.
was the program. Okay, that was the program.
The program.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
you gotta hold that rock
Yeah,
through
San
class.
Diego, a whale's vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying.
She put, yeah.
I'm in a
Milk
glass
was a
case of
bad
emotion.
choice. Yeah, milk was a bad choice. Oh, the bad man punted Baxter. What was that? You ate the whole wheel of cheese?
I'm not even mad.
I'm impressed.
Not even
In
right.
English, Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish. See, this I told you guys the other night. You do not want to watch Anchorman with me. It's just that it was that movie in college.
Friday Night
that
Lights
and
was a
Dodgeball,
good,
Dodgeball and Anchorman.
Movie, not the show. The show was okay, but movie.
They
The show
tend
was
to blend
okay. The
together,
movie was
yeah.
good. My wife's favorite movie, Mandy's favorite movie of all time. You would think, like Allie's met my wife or whatever. All, tattoos, Disney, whole sleeve, just Disney stuff, right? You'd think it'd be a Disney movie. Her favorite movie is Remember the Titans. I can't.
So-
she ruined the movie for me though. She ruined it
She
because I
got
can't
right
watch
there.
it with
So-
her.
Brady wants to know what's the line on Varsity Blues versus Remember the Titans.
Ooh,
Depends
Well-
on who you ask.
you know, Varsity Blues. I felt like. I mean, they ran that option for okay. They could slang the rock. Remember the Titans. They were more of a
Is Disney?
oh whatever.
Remember the
This
Titans,
is Lenny's
the only
wife.
ran-
For those of you that don't know,
Who told her she could go and join the show? I don't know.
Oh, she came from nowhere. She said hi earlier, and
sorry for the caps.
yeah, don't
Yeah,
yell
stop
at us.
yelling at people, Mandy. She's gonna kick
What's your
my
favorite
ass.
baseball movie?
For the love of
Mine's
the game.
Moneyball. We've had this whole conversation before. We
I-
literally have
yeah.
had this entire conversation before. My favorite movie
No,
is
I asked
Field
again
of the,
because. Go ahead.
is Field of Dreams, and then my favorite baseball movie is Moneyball.
Yeah, no, I
Remember the
asked.
Titans
again.
minus 13.5.
Some
Can I buy
people-
the hook?
13 and a half? Remember the tight? Are you kidding me? Tweeter could catch the ball. That little dude, he could. Oh, come on, stop.
Ooh, what
I think
fictional
I-
football team would win an all-movie playoff tournament? That's a good question.
Just high school. So we'd have to break it down high school, college.
Yeah.
Like, you
Okay.
can't put the program against a high school varsity blues team.
Against
Yeah,
West
you can't put any given Sunday Angels in the outfit. Stop it, man.
That was cute, but it's not one of my favorites.
Mean Machine. Mean Machine
Coach
could
Taylor.
probably.
That was good.
win
I
some-
don't. Well, y'all know I don't really watch football movies, so I don't know.
I think Remember the Titans probably would do very
Yeah,
well.
but that's
in
I
not
high
remember
really a
school
Necessary
football.
football
Roughness.
team.
The Replacements was a
Will
good
Durham's
team.
good.
They had a deaf tight end.
They could catch
Yeah,
anything.
that's right.
They could anything. Probably COVID.
Little
probably,
Giants.
Actually, anything. You throw it, it's going to be caught.
yeah. Ooh,
We had this conversation, longest yard
Tough
one or
question.
longest yard two, the new one or the old one. We liked the new one because it had all the cameos in it. Was the answer I think that we gave.
I mean, I like the Little Giants if I'm watching it with the kids, but
God.
you know, Little Giants is always a good time.
Great
Just a
time.
good movie. Good
I'm not
movie.
opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. All right, all right.
Cameos as well.
Huh?
Cameos as well.
Yeah, Madden.
John Emmett.
All of them. Lawrence Taylor.
What
Right.
about Terry Bradshaw being naked in that 50 First Dates movie or whatever that was? That
wasn't
was
50 First
disturbing.
Dates, but it was Matthew
Whatever it was.
McConaughey and not Adam
Cute.
Sandler. It was where he was trying. They hired the girl
Oh,
to
he
date
couldn't.
him
He couldn't
or to get him out of the
grow
house.
up.
Yeah, he was
The-
almost
what-
adulting.
Yeah, he was almost adulting.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the new Space Jam. I'm not supporting LeBron. That's not what I do.
I made my kids watch it when I wasn't home.
Nice. That's Escher
If they-
wants to see it.
if they
On
wanna watch
Fortnite,
it-
they came out with a LeBron skin, and he was trying to get
Oh,
money off
don't
of me
I
to
know
buy
it.
it. And I was like, nope, not me. You can go clean my car if you need money to buy that, but nope, not out of my pocket, friend.
Friend,
Nope.
go get the cool tub.
Yeah, go get in the cool bathtub.
Go take a bath.
The original Longest Yard better than the Adam Sandler Longest Yard, says Jay Lawrence.
I mean, Burt Reynolds is in both of them.
Dude, you missed our Olympics episode.
Yeah.
We are deep
Oh, dude,
in the
wow.
Olympics game. We are deep
While
in
you
the
were in
freaking
rehab,
game. Yeah.
we were breaking down the Olympics. There's
Yeah.
acrobatic trampoline, water polo, and then synchronized diving.
Race walking. Let's not forget about that. Synchronized diving. You know what? The thing with synchronized diving is it has totally ruined regular diving for me now. Like now,
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
there's only one person.
I want more. Yeah, this is BS. Like anybody could do that. Could you do that synchronized with someone else? Because that's what I need to see
Yeah.
to be entertained now.
Me and
Yeah,
Cam have
I'm
already talked
spoiled.
about our routine.
Yeah. But then he got COVID, so we had to put the training on hold. 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
2 more weeks. We're
This
getting
is-
in the pool.
I get
This
that.
used to be the pool, but it dried up.
Yeah. 2 more weeks. We're getting in the pool. No, see, synchronized swimming is like they don't even do just like regular stuff. Like the
Yeah.
first round of the Olympics,
Yeah.
me and Lenny would probably just do a cannonball just to try to get the nerves out, But we do it together. But
Oh, I totally yell cannonball too. And if it's synchronized and we both tuck our knees at the same time and cannonball and yell cannonball synchronized,
Mhm.
I think we could probably get some sevens.
And what if you had like a cool march, like you march like you're like, as you walk up and maybe you do like, remember in that movie Cadence when they do like, what's the sound, or that's the sound
Oh, no.
of the men.
oh no, we're
Get
gonna
back,
have
working
a
on the chain, right? You could have like
Yeah.
a little thing that you do and then you like come full attention and then you cannonball. I think it's brilliant.
oh no, we're for sure gonna have like
Less
some-
is more sometimes.
Yeah, see, I
you
think
know?
like when we walk up, our whole routine getting there is going to be very, very formal World Olympic Committee type stuff. They're going to think we're going to do some 18 and a half Somerset tweak, flip, do this, all this, and then we're going to get to the end.
No,
And we're going to back up a couple steps. Cannonball USA!
and you know what's really gonna like throw the
Yep.
crowd into a frenzy? What's really gonna throw the crowd into a frenzy when we go up there for the second time and do another cannonball?
And do it
Yeah,
again.
oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what.
And are
you
we gonna need WWE entrance music? I vote DMX for the record because there's no other great. And I want DMX playing while I climb those steps up to that ladder because that's gonna be half my battle. My big butt is gonna need like a lift, and they're gonna put me up there like a ski
Yeah.
lift.
I like it. I'm all for this. I think it's good. I think it's really good.
Boom, there you have it.
It's gonna be funny because you know how they always show like the coaches like over there clapping. Me and Lenny are gonna do a cannonball, and it's gonna show Allie, and she's gonna be going.
Yeah, exactly. And we're gonna pop out of the water, and we're gonna be like, yes.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm literally gonna pop out of the water and be like, USA, like that, and then immediately NBC will cut to commercial because they don't want nothing to do with my big pasty butt on TV.
You might need American Pie, a song that lasts the entire time you climb those stairs.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, we're gonna go with some Inagata Devita and go old school because I can't.
Well played.
Yeah, that's the greatest lap dance song too, by the way, because it's like a 15-minute song.
All right, people in the
Not
chat, what
that
would
I
your
know.
walk-up song be? What would your
Or
walk-up
we
song
could, or
be?
we could just
Jay
go,
Lawrence is going to dive to Frank Stallone like a boss. Diver who fucked up and did a pencil off the dive yesterday? I didn't see that. Did you guys see that?
I haven't watched sports in like since you've been back from Portland.
Oh,
you know,
no.
Yeah.
or Lenny, just throwing this out there, we could go full Blades of Glory and call it the Lady Hump because it's provocative and nobody knows what it means.
Oh, here it is
Sexy
right
back.
here.
You want to break out some Justin Timberlake? Sexy back.
I want him to bring the McRib back.
No, but see, like we would have to change the song every time, and then do like the cannonball. We change the song every time to make it seem like we were going to do something different, but then we do the same. But then we just do the same.
Always a cannonball.
Oh, every time it's a cannonball.
Have not even. There is no other dive. We have 2 years to plan this and make the Olympic team.
Right, for sure.
So, Cam, you might have to get rid of the beard
I'm a
bill for
little weird.
aerodynamics.
I'll tie the hair.
Are you gonna man bun it?
No, straight up.
Like a shark. Yeah, like a shark. There you go. So,
Yeah.
less splash.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, I think I got it. This
Got
poor
it?
thing. I'm like scared to even see it.
Do a
Oh.
cannonball to the theme from Cannonball Run. Yeah, hey, great. That's a great
That's good thinking right
good
there.
thinking.
That's a
Yeah, I
good
might
one.
do some, I could do some, whatever.
It's not looking good. It's not
Oh,
looking good.
Oh. Oh. What country is she
Goodness.
from? I can't see that. I can't see that.
I wish
Two
I
more.
could make it bigger. Wait. I can.
2 more.
I'm getting there.
Cool. That sucks so bad for her.
Poor thing. She's Canadian.
Fucking Canadians.
Poor little thing. I can't even put Brady down so we can properly see this. I hate people.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not
Okay, this
kidding.
isn't diving anymore. Now this chick
No,
is
we're
doing other
completely
things.
That's fine.
lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
Why
just
does it need to
fucking-
be 150 degrees in my room right now?
I don't know.
Okay. I feel like I'm where you are. Wasn't her dive the agony of defeat?
You could see it too. Like she was like, "Oh, I lost it. Shit." And then that was it. I think I should voice over some Olympics and do like, you know how they do those like lip reading things that are horrible lip reading for the NFL. They do them every year, and it's always like the complete opposite of what the dude actually said in the NFL. Like they do those lip reading sideline things. I feel like I could do those. Where'd Allie go?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
We'll-
right
we'll-
here. I'm trying to.
Oh,
Figure
she's
this
moving
out.
rooms again.
I had to re-switch my thing. Hold on, y'all just hang on.
Oh, for
All right.
sure.
Oh, okay.
We're
but, like,
coming out to Real Americans by Hulk Hogan. I am a real American.
are we gonna do like the full
Fight for
like?
the right. Yeah, whoa. Easy. It was just a song. It's Hulk Hogan for crying out loud. He wore red and yellow. He was a real American.
Hold
Why
on.
we gotta go there? No, I did not see Brady put in a comment. What was everybody leaving me? Brady put in the chat though that yeah, exactly. Yeah, she did. She finished the competition, so that's good. Brady, I did not watch the Kevin Hart Snoop Dogg thing, and I wish I did. I heard it was pretty funny. I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm on it.
Okay, I am gonna ask though. Like this isn't as funny.
That's
Did you, Lenny? Did you see the Jamaican runner who like led up at the finish line and didn't qualify?
No.
No, like she's
Really?
like running. You know, like in the qualifying, the girls like
She
don't
thought
run.
she had it.
Yeah, you know, like they'll pull up. And she's like the third fastest woman in the world, and she's running, and she just like 8, 5, 7 something. You know, less than 10 meters. You know, like they put it in slow motion, and she blatantly like blows up. And this other girl, I think she was from Britain, like catches her, and they both finish at like 11.26 or something. But the other girl beat her by like 5/100ths of a second. So she's out. And she's like the third fastest woman in the world. And she's just out because and like they were like, you know, run through the tape. Run through the tape. And she just pulled up and that's that.
She's stopped. I mean, she thought she probably had it or whatever. But I had my kids. We had a family movie over the weekend. You know, family night, movie night before we all decided to get COVID and die. We watched Cool Runnings. And
Oh,
so
that's good.
we were watching Olympics, and I told Mandy, I'm like, oh, we gotta watch this movie. Like, I'll get B money. He'll think it's real. I told him this is a true story of the first Jamaican bobsled team, and he's like, what's a Jamaica? And then he was like, what's a bobsled? And then so I had to go, and I'm like, just watch the movie. And you know, he's the worst to watch a movie with because every 5 minutes he's like, did they win the gold? Did they win? And I'm like, Brendan, watch the damn movie. Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. It was great. I mean, that's a great movie, and all of them loved it. And then after that, it was like I think it was Saturday or something. We just watched movies, like had movie day. We watched Mighty Ducks. Now I got them
Also-
hooked on Mighty Ducks. They want to watch
Okay.
Mighty Ducks 2.
All right.
and-
Did you watch all 3 of them?
No, we're only at 1. We finished. I'm not binging. Not right
Okay.
now. I don't.
All right, I'm going to ask you because
No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you've seen all 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The second one they go to the Olympics. What's the third one?
The Goodwill
I
Am I-
didn't
game.
see the third one.
They go to the Goodwill game, and the third one they're at Eden Hall Academy.
Yes, I did see that. Because aren't their jerseys like? They all had to wear it like it was like a prep school. They go to
They're
academy. Yeah.
They're the Blackhawks.
Yes.
Which one's your favorite?
Probably the first one. I'm an original kind of guy.
Mhm.
And there's
Yeah.
several Sandlotters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sandlot's good.
Sandlot's a classic.
Yeah, that's like there's lines from there. I mean, B Money uses the "You're Killing Me" Smalls
Killing Me
to
Smalls,
me all
Yeah.
the time.
So
and
does
I'm pretty
Escher.
sure he doesn't even know what the hell the movie like that.
I
was.
told you I just found out what Boom Goes the Dynamite is, and you guys, both of y'all, Lenny says it all the time, and then he got Cam
all the
saying
time.
it too, and now I started to say it, and then I had no idea what it was actually from, and I watched that video, and it's
Right,
famous now.
Boom Goes Dynamite. I
Thank
agree.
you.
My pizza bed does look pretty good in the back there.
I know it does look. Now I can't see it as not pizza.
Yeah,
No,
I
But
for
it's the
sure.
not
gates
the-
of hell. If you guys are joining us, Lenny got COVID, and so
No,
did
and-
everyone else in the Wenson house. So those are the
Wenson,
gates of hell.
House of COVID.
Yes, Wenson, House of COVID.
Well, it's funny because now it's like it was earlier. It was the rocks burning, but now it really looks like a piece of pizza on a cardboard box.
Yeah,
It does.
it does. And now what sucks is I'm hungry. And one of the things with COVID, you lose a lot of your appetite, whatever. I haven't lost like my taste per se, like my taste buds. But things taste different. Let's put it that way. It's not really like a loss of taste. Do I look pale? Maybe that's
Oh,
the
you
red
look cool.
one.
And also, Mark,
And my hair looks amazing, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hurt. But yeah, so now you lose your appetite. I'm not really like I wasn't hungry earlier, and Mandy cooks for the kids or whatever, and I'm like I'm not hungry, and then now all you guys talking about freaking pizza. Where the hell is my phone?
Yeah.
Where the
and
hell
some
am I gonna
Grubhub.
find a pizza place at 10:21 to deliver?
Well, lucky for you, you live in Las Vegas. Amanda says she tastes nothing and it makes her sad. Aw.
Yeah,
Aw,
she's
well, I hope
having
you guys feel
taste.
better.
She's having taste issues, but that's all. That's all I got.
His
Pizza looks good.
Casey
Also,
Riley
thin
said
crust.
his first
By the way-
symptom of COVID was a runny nose. To what?
I told Martin it wasn't a Mighty Ducks Inquisition. I was just asking because this is what we always do. We always
You were
reel
very
off-
serious about
reel
it,
off-
though. You were
reel off
very
favorite.
serious.
You did seem serious. Yeah.
Very, very serious.
I had to lock
By
in.
the way, do you guys think that the pizza behind me looks like it's thin crust for sure? It's a New
Yeah.
York style.
That's a Brooklyn style right there for
Yeah,
sure.
you're gonna fold that thing in half.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Put
gonna be
some
greasy.
salad in it. Put some
No
salad,
salad.
in it.
No salad.
Mhm.
Nobody
Yep,
said
that's
that.
what's
You're getting
happening.
carried away now.
No, I'm
No.
not. I'm just speaking the
Yeah.
truth.
It's false. That's false. It's false.
You guys
Babe, if
don't
you're
know.
listening, I want pizza.
People do
Babe,
it.
if
All
you're
right.
listening,
All right.
that
Babe, I need
Hey,
pizza.
hey,
I'm
look.
dying.
hey Lenny, look, babe, you still there, babe?
Yeah, babe.
Speaking like a terrorist. So Detroit, Lenny, do you think the White Sox will win the AL Central?
Oh yeah, this year, yeah.
No COVID talk. Had half my employees call out with COVID today. It's going down
Oh.
for real here in Vegas.
It is.
I'm not
And that
into it.
Delta variant or whatever that they were telling
Yeah.
us where we went and got tested that it's possibly with the person at the urgent care place thingy whatever, I don't know if they were a nurse or doctor, I don't know, but they were like the Delta variant is very it's more transmitted via the airborne. It's you can.
It's more easily transmitted.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's
Got
more-
it.
That's what I was trying to say, folks.
Delta, Delta, Delta. Can I help you, help you, help you?
Lambda, lambda, lambda.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, love me. Contagious. There we go. Thank you,
Thank
Mark.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
what
Mark.
he said.
All right, guys. Well, on that note, we should start to wind it on down. Any last words, final thoughts, just in case we don't see you again, Lenny? Anything we should know?
Maybe this is what it takes. Maybe I gotta die for the Lions to win a Super Bowl. They'll do it in my honor. Maybe that's the case. I got no last words. I'll see. Oh, the baby.
The baby.
This is Dobby.
He looks like a
Dobby.
little Marmaduke face.
He is so bad.
Hey, baby. We pay 14 days of COVID pay if someone calls out, so who knows? But they have to prove it with a test, don't they?
My sister works for. My sister's
F you, Brady. F you, yeah.
what do you call it?
F you.
She's
too,
a waitress
Brady.
at Olive Garden, and she tested positive or whatever, and they basically told her you have 14 days, and then you can't come back till you get a negative test for that.
I'm not into it. Oh,
Cute
cute
puppies.
fluffers.
Not
You
into it.
fluffers. You have a better chance with the Tigers. Oy vey.
Probably.
That's fair.
Lions are going to turn some heads this year, but that's all I got.
They can quarantine and no test needed? Well, heck, I would call out too. Did you get the
All the
instant
time.
COVID results?
So I did not. I went on. I think we went Sunday. I was sick all weekend, and Mandy finally made me go on Sunday. And then we got the test results back on Monday night, I think Tuesday morning kind of thing. So they were within 48 hours. But the only reason we didn't do the rapid test is because they were all out of the place we went for the rapid testing. So today, she took the kids back to another place that had rapid testing, and because they were all minors, they did the rapid test right there, and they all came back positive.
Father Steve, he's right over there. We're in the same room. You just can't see. Steve!
He's in the cottage.
There he is. See?
Oh, he is in the same room.
Yeah, he's just sitting over there right now. He's just sitting over there. All right, guys.
He's looking out the window. He's enjoying the view. Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
Yeah,
Dog,
get better.
not
Get
burning the
better,
clothes.
get better soon.
At least wash them 2 times.
Yeah.
Messing up my
Yeah,
laundry.
really, bro. All jokes aside, take care of yourself, and y'all all get better.
We'll be fine.
Come
I
back
appreciate
next week.
everybody's concerns and well wishes. You guys, the chat, everybody. I appreciate it.
Come back better.
I'm not sure if Petro's tomorrow. I want to say yes, he is. I feel like I watch him on Wednesdays. Or is Wednesday's Justin Watkins? No, that's Thursday. I don't remember. That's why you need to ring a bell for notifications. Follow Steve at Steve Cofield. And thank you guys. Thank everybody for it's Wednesday, so it should be here. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You mentioned Real American. Cofield, let me do it. Now I have Pile Driver from Coco Beware in my head. Petro's in Florida right now, so there's that.
Oh.
I'm not sure he's in Pensacola this week. So there's that. But thank you guys all for joining us. I saw a lot of old faces. We did switch our time to 9 p.m. So I know that if you were into the AA meeting beforehand with me and Alex, we moved this one to 9 o'clock. Detroit Lenny, Cameron Ross, we're all from Picks and Parlays. And this has been Almost Adulting. So every Tuesday at midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. regular time. Yeah. Oh, I have one of those shirts for you too, Lenny.
Did you see how hard it was for me to find it?
Oh, Brady's filling in for Petro. So, yeah, it really was. You had a little difficulty with that.
Brady's
Got
filling
there.
in
If
for
I
Petro
was
tomorrow.
like, where is Mighty Ducks 3? You would have been like, right there. But
Oh.
the Picks and Parlays logo on your shirt was a little
On my
tough.
shirt. Can't find it.
Yeah. But yeah, we love you guys too. Thanks so much for sticking around and for watching the show. We're all a little drained tonight, but it was a real lot of fun. A whole lot of fun with you guys. Great comments. Hit that like button, and we will see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. normal time, 12 p.m. Eastern for Almost Adulting.
Oh.